Welcome to EasyEDA. In this lesson, we are going to walk through how to create sub-libraries, draw symbols, and link them to footprints. First, let's talk about why we need sub-libraries. Some components are quite complex, like draw op-amps, quad op-amps, optocouplers, or relays. If we put all the pins together in one big block, the schematic becomes crowded and hard to read. By creating sub-libraries, we can split a device into smaller symbols and place them in different spots on the schematic. This keeps the design clean and organized. Each of those symbols still maps back to the same footprint. It's just that different pins are assigned to different parts. Now let's jump into the actual steps. First, create a new symbol and make a new category to store it. Click Apply, then Confirm. And your new category will show up in the drop-down list. Select it. You can add a description if you want, or just leave it blank for now. In the symbol editor, start by drawing a rectangle. Then place your pins. Here's an important detail. The small gray dot on each pin must face outward, because that's where the wire will connect. If it's flipped the wrong way, the system will think it's unconnected and throw an error. For pin names, use the Leave Design panel on the left. For example, I can type in VCC. This is just a quick demo. Normally, you label all pins properly based on the data sheet. Next, let's look at sub-library creation. At the bottom left of the editor, click the plus sign. This opens the sub-library editor. There are templates you can use to quickly generate symbols. And you can easily edit pin names. You can also create multiple sub-libraries if needed. Once done, click Save. Keep in mind, even though it looks like two separate symbols, but those point to the same footprint. We only split them for readability in the schematic. Since they belong to one device, the pin numbers must not overlap. So if the first part uses pin 1 through 8, the second part should start from 9, and so on. That way you don't end up with duplicate pin numbers. After saving, you can find the device on the personal. But before you can actually use it, you need to link it to a footprint. Right-click the device and choose Link to New Device. and pop-up go to related footprint. Here's the rule. If the symbol has 12 pins, the footprint must have at least 12 paths. The footprint can have more paths, but not fewer. For example, I'll just pick a 14-pin footprint for demonstration. In real projects, always follow the data sheet, never mismatch footprints. Also, the pin numbers in the symbol must exactly match the path numbers in the footprint. If the footprint paths are 1 through 14, then your symbol should also be numbered 1 through 14, not letters like A, B, or C. If they don't match, you could create short or even damage the chip. So always double check before confirming. Click confirm when you are sure everything is correct. Now we have a complete device with sub-libraries. Let's try placing it. Open any schematic project and under the Personal tab, you'll find your new category and device. Click Place, and the sub-library part will follow your cursor. The software will assign reference designators like U2.1 and U2.2. This means there are two parts of the same device. If you see discontinuous numbering that usually means the pins or sub-library parts weren't set up correctly, and the system thinks they are different devices. In that case, just go back and check things. Alright, so in this lesson we covered how to create sub-libraries, draw and split symbols, manage multiple parts, and link everything to the right footprint. By splitting complex devices into sub-libraries, your schematic will stay neat, readable, and easier to work with.